All my singles players, this one's for you. Are you sick to death of losing to people that you shouldn't? Stop doing these 5 things, you're going to level up your game and beat everyone that you should. Hi, Joe from PH Tennis, and today I'm going to take you through some mistakes that I know that you've made because I've certainly made them myself. When you step onto a singles court, it is a battle, and more often than not, it's a battle in your own head, more so than against your opponent. So let's do some things to make that a little bit easier. I'm going to take you through 5 key things to avoid and some solutions and better answers for what you should be doing instead. That's a clumsy sentence, but we're going to go with it and roll on to the first tip. Make sure that you stay tuned for the final tip, because this is a tip that will influence and improve even the very best in the game. If you stay tuned for the final tip, I promise you it'll be worthwhile. That's enticing, isn't it? When you come to playing matches, the time for learning technique or practicing technique or refining technique, that is done. It is game time, it is time to fight, it is not time to refine your grip, to change your swing path. To think about any of this is going to bog you down and is going to destroy your game. Yes, it might be that a particular forehand of yours is not working, so try a different one. That would be my change. Okay, my big heavy brush is not working for me today. I'm not going to start thinking about all the minutiae of what I could do to change that. I'm going to play a different shot. I'm going to take the ball at a different point in its trajectory. I'm going to choose a different option so that I can keep on playing, so that I can keep in the rallies while I figure out my game. So don't try and make technical changes when you're playing matches, and you'll make life a lot easier on yourself. Use the tools you've got. Don't try and sharpen all of them at the same time as playing. Next up, we have something that is, I guess, technical, but it's very, very simple, and it is just to get set, to stop. So no matter what your level, and you might have seen some of our other videos on this, move, stop, play. Get yourself stopped and steady. It doesn't matter if you're in the perfect position, but use that sense. Be quick getting in position. Get yourself stopped so that you're nice and strong, so that you can then be calm when you play. If you're rushing around like a headless chicken because you think this person down the end is so fantastic, I've got to move better than Rafa Nadal or Carlos Alcaraz, stop. Pause before you swing the racket. Make sure you are set, make sure you are calm, otherwise you will have no hope. This is something I see all the time at all levels, but especially at the sort of club level, young juniors, that sort of panic, lots and lots of steps. Just get yourself nice and solid and set before you play, and I promise you'll make more balls. Make more balls, win more points, win more matches, be happier and loved more by your family. Let's talk about winners. Everybody loves smacking winners across the court, dominating your opponent, but wait, they are not the key to winning tennis matches. On the ATP Tour, between 25 and 30%, depending on the tournament, of points won are won with winners. That's just a third. So the rest are either forced or unforced errors. It's statistically proven that if you cut down your unforced errors to around 15%, your likelihood of winning absolutely skyrockets. So as much fun as it might be to try and smack winners, you're better off making more balls in the court. Errors and winners, they're worth the same. But where's the risk? The risk is in the winner. Pushing that ball to the line, opening up and smacking it, putting a bit extra on it, the risk starts to seep in, and that's going to cost you points. Watch out for your errors. Still go for some winners, but rein it in and get those percentages up and you'll win more points. The next thing that I want you to think about is what you do at the change of ends. When you play a match, there is lots and lots of time for you to think, but so much of this time is often spent doing things that are not going to help you. Smashing rackets, staring into the middle distance, wondering why you've lost 5 games in a row. Let's do better than that. So actually analyze what's happened. You get the change of ends to compose yourself. You might have taken some notes, you might have brought some notes with you before the match, but try and figure out what's actually going on. Don't find yourself in a situation where you are completely in the dark about why you're losing, or indeed why you're winning. Analyze how points are being won, how you're playing, what's working well for you, and what's not working for the person you're playing against. It might be that your favourite serve is a big flat serve out wide, but that's always coming fizzing back at you. Park it, kill your darlings, as they say, and find a different option. Don't just blindly go on. Use the information that you've got at every change of ends, whether that's after 1 game, 3 games, 5 games, and on throughout your match. Use the information that you're getting to constantly adapt and find solutions to beat that opponent. Don't waste your time at change of ends. This is the one you've been waiting for. This is the final tip. The tip that would help Medvedev, the tip that would help Murray, old reference, the tip that would help Shelton, and it is about DNA, defending, neutral or attacking, and it is about parking your ego. Now, the majority of misses that you see from the grassroots to the pro tour, I believe are based in ego and what someone wants to do. I want to smack that ball harder than the other person. I want to smack it into that corner because I've moved them into that other side first. There's not that much free will. You have to play the shot that you can play at the time that you can play it. So while you might want to rip a ball into that corner, when you arrive there, you might not be set up properly. Take the ego out, reset, play a ball that still applies some pressure, and then wait for that ball where you are going to be set properly. Stop missing just because you want to do something with the ball. It's not about you. It's about points. It's about winning. And if you follow how you feel in terms of whether you feel defensive, neutral or attacking, and you choose your shots accordingly, that's going to win you matches. This was one of the biggest struggles for me. I play with a lot of ego. I play like a frilled lizard. I want to smack the ball into the corner. So it takes a little bit of time to understand when the time is to do that, when is the right time, and it will take some training on your part. But I promise you, if you can nail this, if you can be honest with yourself throughout your tennis, with every shot that you play, you will make more balls, you will win more points, and you will be more successful. This is about understanding your environment. Just because you can do something after a basket feed in your practice sessions doesn't mean you feel comfortable enough to do it in a match situation at that given point. Be honest with yourself. Play the ball that you can play, and I promise you that will be more effective than forcing something that you are not comfortable with in that moment. By not playing out of ego, by playing the situation, you're going to make less errors, one of the points from before, and therefore you're going to win more points, you're going to win more matches. So if you're a singles player, make sure you're not making these mistakes and your game will lift and skyrocket towards the tour. Don't teach yourself once you're on court. Play tennis when you're in a match. Try and stop and be calm and set your feet before you play your shots. Let's not run around like headless chickens. We should be analysing our performance and our opponent's performance at every chance we get, but especially at change of ends. We should be focusing most importantly on the DNA, on how we are feeling in each moment, so we're not playing out of our comfort zone, not lashing the ball wildly. And of course that leads on to the errors and the mistakes. If you follow these things, your game will elevate, your tennis will get better, and you will win more matches. Hope you've enjoyed these tips, these 5 things to avoid, these 5 things to look out for. We're going to be giving more and more content all the time, so stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and you'll never miss a thing from PH Tennis.